I was very lucky a number of years ago. I got invited to the Congo, Uganda, Burundi, and Rwanda to work with former child soldiers and kids in refugee camps. And basically, what I went there to do was to help them express what they were feeling through creativity. I was in for a big shock because, boy, they taught me more than I would ever taught them. But we went into a refugee camp one day, and I was with the United Nations contingency. And as we got in, there were kids just swarmed us. Kids just want skin. They want something to hold on to. And there were kids surrounding us, and they were jumping up and down and saying hello, and they want to hold your hand. So you're walking with 10 kids on each hand. So I'm walking around with all these kids, and I'm loving it. One little boy put his finger through my belt loop, and he would not let go. One of the workers came with a rolled up newspaper, and he started swatting all the kids to tell them to go away and leave us alone. So they all sort of ran off, except this one little boy. And the worker was trying to pull his finger out of the belt loop to make him go away. And I said, no, it's okay. Let him stay. It's okay. It's fine. So this little boy walked around with me most of the day. I mean, he was hanging on my belt loop, and I was drawing on the chalkboard, and he was standing looking out at the kids. And later on in the afternoon, he tugs at my sleeve, and through a translator and a little bit of broken French, a little bit of English, and the boy wanted to ask me a question. Now, all of these kids were orphans. Their parents apparently had been killed in Rwanda. And the boy wanted to ask me a question. I said yes. So I kneeled down to be on eye level with him. That's something I suggest to parents, especially with younger kids. When you are talking to kids seriously about something, or if you want to connect, get down on their level, because there's nothing worse than somebody looming over you and trying to ask you a really soft and intimate question about something when you're being towered over. And it's really interesting how the playing field levels in terms of connection when you do go down to the child's level. So I went down to this little boy's level, and I looked at him and I said to him, what's the question? And he said, can you help me find my mommy? And one of the workers came in and said, I told you, we're going to find all your mommies one day. You must just be patient. And I went, whoa. And I looked at this little boy, and I took a breath, and I said, where do you think your mommy is? He goes, oh, she died. She's in heaven. I said, oh, okay. I said, you know what? When I say my prayers tonight, because my dad's in heaven too, I'm going to ask him to please pass on a message to your mom to tell her that you love her and that you miss her and you will never forget her. Okay? And he looks at me, he goes, thank you, mister. Thank you so much. And he's hugging my leg, and he's just so excited. And he ran off to play football, play soccer with the other kids with the rolled up paper bags. Waved at me every few minutes just to know that we had the connection. But I learned something really important that day. That little boy, he didn't need to be told lies. He needed validation of where he was, and that was all he needed. He needed somebody to be there with him where he was, and listening to what he was asking for made all the difference. And that was a huge lesson. And I share that a lot with parents, because sometimes we get so involved in the world that we don't take that breather to be able to be in the moment with our kids.